Once you are in your vehicle and you have completed your checks, you should carry out the DSSSM routine. This is particularly important if someone else has driven the vehicle before you, as they may be taller, shorter, or simply less professional than you as a driver. This routine will ensure your posture is good and you can easily reach all of the controls. Most importantly, you will be able to see everything around you and operate the vehicle safely. DSSSM is an acronym that helps you to remember to check the doors are secure and your seat is adjusted correctly, that your steering wheel is in a comfortable and safe position, your seat belt is on and flat across your chest and abdomen, and that your mirrors are set correctly so you can use them effectively. The experts tell us, if you do something twice, it then starts to form as a habit. If you do them one after the other in the same way, such as DSSSM, you will form good habits quickly. The other thing to remember is, learning takes place through repetition. First, you should check all the doors are firmly shut. How many ways are there to check this? Let us go through each one to see what you already know. Just remember, learning one new thing could save a life. As you carry out these checks, say each one out loud. It helps you to remember and understand quicker. Writing it down may also help, then you could sit in a vehicle and practice by yourself. When you get in, do not close the door fully, put the key in the ignition and turn it just one click. The first check is this light on the dashboard. Have you seen it before? Now look up, you should see the interior light is on. If not, check the switch, it should be in the center. Next, look in your driver's door mirror and see the door is not flush with the bodywork. Use your left hand to hold and pull the handle. Can you hear the door rattle? This is a technique known as the Dutch reach, as everyone in Holland is taught to use it. If it is windy, the strength in your arm and body stops the door from flying out of control. It also restricts the door movement so anyone passing has time to steer around you. Can you remember what the first S was for? How many adjustments do you normally have on your seat? You should be aware, some more basic vehicles may not have the height adjustment. Now follow the numbers. What is the first adjustment? Why do you need to adjust the height first? It is because it affects how far your foot is from the pedals. It is less critical in an automatic car than a manual one. This is because in a manual car, your left foot has to push the clutch all the way down to change gear. Once you are happy with the height, what is adjustment number 2? Do not move the seat too far forward, as this restricts your arm and leg movement. Your right leg should be slightly bent with your heel on the floor with the ball of your foot on the gas pedal. People with smaller feet may have a problem resting their heel on the floor. What is the next check? Stretch your arms out straight above the wheel and point your fingers forward. Now see if you can rest your wrists on the wheel at 12 o'clock. If there is a gap between your back and the back of the seat, bring it forwards. Finally, adjust the height of the head restraint. The middle of it should line up with the middle of your head. Look at the last image. Does it feel like you are sitting correctly? How many adjustments of the steering wheel do you have? The most common one is the up and down movement. This one is important because you must be able to see all the lights on the dashboard through the wheel. There is normally a lever on the underside of the column that you must release and reset. This allows you to move the wheel up and down. The second, and less common adjustment is to move the wheel in and out. If it does move this way, set it so your arms are slightly bent when your hands on the wheel at 9 and 3 o'clock. You will most likely already know how to put a seatbelt on and take it off. But, did you do it safely? When you reach for it, use the most comfortable hand to pull it forwards. Next, Check the straps are flat and not twisted at any point. You must untwist the belt if it is necessary, as they have caused internal injuries to people before in a collision. When you take the seat belt off, hold the buckle. Why do you think you need to do this? It is because the metal part may hit you in the face, or smash the window. Finally, which occupants must, by law, wear a seatbelt when they are in your vehicle? The answer is everyone. As the driver, you must make sure all your passengers are strapped in safely. When you drive, you need to have eyes in the back of your head. That is why you have mirrors. They let you see what is happening behind your vehicle. The problem is that a lot of drivers have not been trained to use them effectively. First, you must make sure they are positioned correctly. Set up the center mirror first, as you will use this one a lot. Keep your head in your normal driving position and use your thumb and first finger on your left hand to hold the left edge. Now line up the top of your mirror with the top of the rear window. You should also check to see a little of the left side of your head on the right edge of the mirror. Your door mirror's adjustment may be electric or mechanical. You need a reference point on your mirror that lines up with something on your back doors, such as the front of the door handle. Adjust your mirrors so the reference point is 2.5 centimeters up and in from the bottom near corner of the mirror. We look at how to program your brain to use the mirrors in the next presentation. You should now have the knowledge and better understand how to apply the information covered in this presentation. If you need to quickly review any of it, you can refer to the Back to Basics book. Or, you could repeat the whole presentation with someone who may also benefit from watching it.
Now take some time to see if you can answer these questions. If you can write them down, that may help. No need to worry though, as you will go over them quite a few times in other lessons. Do you have any questions as a result of what you have covered in this lesson? If you do, look to see if the answers are in our forum. If not, message us and we will get one of our experts to respond to you personally.